The work never stops at MoDak Dairy in Goodwin, South Dakota. Each day, a reflection of a rich history that dates back to 1894. Carried now by 4 generations, including today's owners, Jim and Greg Mose.
When we were first started out, we had 30 cows in a tie stall barn.
From there, MoDak grew first to 300 head and then expanded into the current facility built in 2008.
We increased at that time to 2,000 cows. Since then, since 2008, we expanded into a heifer facility.
They pride themselves on producing high-quality milk with a total milk solid content of 8.6% used for cheese manufacturing. Greg's brother Jim oversees crop production, which provides nearly all of the feed for the operation.
We're around that 4,000 acres we farm, and around 1,800 is corn, and then we run about 1,100 of alfalfa.
Crops are produced sustainably using GPS and prescription farm data. The dairy recycles their liquid manure and injects it into the soil to cut input costs.
We don't buy a lot of commercial fertilizer. Mostly, we spend $50,000 a year on commercial fertilizer. The rest is all goes through the cattle and comes back out as a byproduct for a good product for the land.
They also plant cover crops to improve soil health and provide additional feed for younger stock. The 5th generation is represented by Greg and Julie's son Jacob. He manages a first-in-the-nation calf and heifer facility that they built back in 2021, which condensed 17 production sites into one location.
We've got a new age, new concept calf barns with some ventilation and group housing and a rail system for feeding. And then they'll leave that barn at 8 weeks and they'll go into our cross vent barn. It's 950 by 250, 12 different pens in there, and they'll move across that basically their whole lifespan.
MoDak uses sex semen and DNA testing to breed superior cattle for their replacements. Another 3,000 head are crossbred and sell for a premium in the Wagyu market.
And that's how we make our breeding decisions on who gets beef or who gets sexed. And we actually, 50% of that 60% now is actually bred at Kushi.
MoDak has continued to innovate through their company structure and enterprising in each area. But Mose gives the real credit for their success to their people.
40-some families is what I like to say. They're families to us. We have people that are husbands and wives, kids, daughters, uncles and aunts. They're all working here somewhere on this operation.
We have vendors that are on here, even our hoof trimmers are on here, our breeders. There's employees that have been here almost 40 years on this board, and there's something to be said about that too. You try and take care of them and give them the lifestyle that we have.
A big part of MoDak's legacy, provide agricultural growth for the community and opportunities for their family as the 6th generation prepares to walk in their footsteps. Congratulations to MoDak Dairy, a finalist for the 2023 Top Producer of the Year.